Looking at the Aussie CAD here on the weekly, we have failed to break the weekly high of 103.97, and we've kind of been ranging around here just a little bit for the past few weeks. And I'm looking for price to continue that in that range as try to figure out exactly what's going on here. So let's go ahead and drop down to the daily time frame. Price may be putting in a bullish engulfing candle here today, and if that happens, then I would expect to see price to come right back up here and retest these highs that it put in place in that chocolate zone once again. Now, it is a chocolate zone, so if price hits it again, I would be thinking that it will probably break it, okay, since it is a chocolate level and has been hit several times. But depending on how this candle closes here today, would really say, hey, this thing is going to go back up there or not. Okay, so be on the lookout at how this daily bar closes and make the appropriate decision from there. If it doesn't do an engulfing bar and completely close above there, then we could see price come down here even further. But a very interesting price action here today, and possibly that could happen to the long side. Okay, on the short side, no matter which way you pull it, this daily bar is going to be the reaction off of this aqua zone right here. So if it does stop a little bit higher, it could come right back down again and break this level. But I'm thinking that once it closes above this previous candle, that it's just going to remain very bullish and chug on up to the 103.05 area. Looking at the Euro USD, you can see that on the weekly time frame, we've been bouncing around. We've found a new uptrend, and it looks like we can move all the way up to, or price can move all the way up to 112.50. Okay, so $1.12 roughly is what we could see price moving up to in order to hit weekly supply. So is that going to happen anytime soon? Probably not anytime soon, but I do think it can happen here. But first we got to talk about the daily bars before we really start talking about the big weekly levels, okay? And on the daily bars, what I think is interesting on them is the fact that as you guys can see here, we were ranging around just after forming a brand new high, and we peaked just above here. And right now where price has pushed itself right back down into almost the gap that it formed from this big gap here. Okay, now technically speaking, on this daily bar, we are in the uptrend. Okay, so trend is up, and I still see us having space before we're hitting supply to the upside. So I would like to see one more push up there before potentially taking it to the short side. So until that happens, I'm going to be looking to the long side. And obviously on the weekly time frame, we saw $1.12 was where weekly supply comes into effect. So again, that's all the way up there, all right, to the top half of this daily zone. Yes, this top half of this, or this whole daily zone is really, really big, but I could see us moving all the way up into that area before we find really good supply. So let's just be patient on this one. If you're not in the uptrend right now, wait. I'm looking to have this gap hold here. If it doesn't hold, maybe things are changing around here a little bit, but we'll just have to see what price forms. But I'm still looking very bullish on this market overall.